So Extreme Online Store liked my seat cover video so much, they actually hooked it up and sent out an X-pipe. So this X-pipe is actually 3 inches the whole way back, as opposed to most other companies will have 2 3/4. This should be a direct bolt-on part. Everything is slip fit or bolts right onto the stock exhaust on a Corvette, so it shouldn't be any custom work like on my Camaro. And aside from the X-pipe sound, this is also going to just bump how loud your car is in general, because it does replace the secondary catalytic converters. So as you can see, it comes in 2 different pieces. It has some clamps that also come with it. I'm leaving those in the baggie so I don't lose them. But basically it looks like you just take this smaller piece and it slip fits into that bigger piece like that. And then when you're installing this, the only thing you should have to change over from the car is the rubber hanger that sits up by the muffler. And aside from that, it should go right on. So I'm gonna wait for Ed to get out of work and then we'll link up and get this thing installed. And here we are. So if you're installing this X-pipe, pretty straightforward.
So if you put any exhaust in a Corvette, this right here, it's a chassis brace. Aftermarket exhausts will tap on this sometimes. This has to go back in. It's not like other cars where you can kind of take them back out. This is like a full-on
need it.
Brace. Yeah.
We're gonna take these bolts out, take the brace off, and just go from there.
Hey, yo, make sure you get like a speed cut of me doing every one of these cars. Just being like...
FYI, front bolts are bigger.
Just these 2 front.
Just the 2 front.
Tell this has never been off. And there it is.
Here's a little baby X-pipe. So these are the bolts right here that you undo, and then there's a gasket in there. You use a flathead, take it off. So what size is that?
15.
So 50. All this is 15s?
For the most part.
There's 2 clamps on the back by the muffler. Undo the clamps.
It's coming.
Yes. All right, so I'll do a quick side by side. I'll lay this other one out on the floor. There you go. No shot. Bro, it comes with new fucking gaskets.
Yes.
If you order this kit, you actually don't need gaskets. That is very helpful. For 250 bucks, bro, that's a good ass deal. New gaskets, nice pipe, got bolts, got clamps. It's goody. All right, so you take the exhaust hanger off of that, sneak it up in there. So they give you 4 clamps, 2 for the middle part where it slip fits, and the other 2 are obviously for the back. You want me to hold it?
No, you're good. Got the fresh donuts.
New donuts, new bolts. They hooked it up.
See these clamps? When I put this on, remember I told you some aftermarket ones like the fucking tapping around?
There would be the source of the tap.
Oh, fucking tap. So we're gonna try to put them the other way. So you're gonna take them, put them up like this. Face it in.
Drop that puppy out real quick. And since they have to get tightened like this, it's kind of a pain, but...
It's a little bit of a pain, but not a big deal. Every one of these clamps, you want to make sure they're bottomed out completely out and tight. Chiropractor working wonders, bro. Forgot my donuts already.
Nothing better than fresh donuts.
Yeah. So now we're left with yay fitment.
No more rattle.
The rattle. Some guys, I mean, if you're a lazy bastard and you don't want to do it that way, you can put 3 or 4 washers on every one of these. I've seen it. I've taken these plates off of vets where guys have done that, bro. Don't get your finger in there.
Extreme Online Store, along with this kit, supplies new bolts. So again, new bolts, new gasket, 3-inch double X pipe for 250 bucks is a crazy deal.
Tighten one, tighten the other. Snug them up a little more by hand. We don't want exhaust leaks. You can crunch the hell out of the donut too. Now you're gonna get your 16.
So now we turn the car on, check for leaks, and then we goody.
So there's a trick to putting this up. If you look at the underneath side of this, in the middle.
Oh, they like slide in?
Two slip fit ones. You gotta make sure it's in the right on both sides though. Everything's up top. Everything's locked in. It's goody.
Skaboom.
I'm gonna wipe my hands on the fucking front plate.
A few moments later.
It's a little bit louder. You gotta bump that, circle that twice. So normally people do an X-pipe when they do headers and go full catless. I feel like that would be the best sounding combination for this. ExtremeOnlineStore also sells long tube headers. If you're gonna pick these up, you might as well pick up the long tube headers for the price point. Again, for $250, it's definitely a little bit louder. And I mean, the tone is gonna have the X-pipe tone when you get on it on the highway. This is like a 3 out of 10 for difficulty to install. Mad easy, came with everything. For the price point, you can't beat it, so. Yeah, we roll the before and after clips, and that's about it.
How's it sound like 4,000?
It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's definitely loud.
Yeah. Alright, so for the price point, again, I would say this is pretty worth it to pick up. Just know, at idle, the car is about the same as it was. The tone is a little bit higher. When you rev it, it's a little bit louder. Not a whole lot, but it is a little bit louder. In the near future, I'm gonna pick up some long tube headers, and in combination with this, going full catless, it should sound amazing. I'll leave the link to this product in the description down below if you want to pick it up for yourself. Like you saw in this video, it's extremely easy to install, and if anyone has any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Bye.